in these conditions, dry on a damp track. But anyway, can Verstappen or Wilson? Verstappen's already blown away the final sector fastest time by 1.2 seconds. So we could well see a Minardi fastest.
We should well see a Minardi fastest. Let's face it, we've got a pretty much bone dry track. Minardi, we're told by the Bridgestone people here, Hisao Suganuma, the boss of Bridgestone at the Formula One, says that they are now using the same 2003 specification tyres as everybody else, because they weren't at the start of the season. That was one of the things that was slowing Minardi down. But they've got the right gear now, they've got the right tyres. Verstappen and Wilson have a dry track, and already Jos the boss is 0.4 of a second faster than provisional pole sitter Ralph Furman. Are we going to get an all Minardi front row? Well, the next few minutes will tell us. Nice onboard shot from Jos, facing forwards, going through the fast chicane.
Second up then, as long as he gets through here cleanly, the job is done. So Verstappen, we will see a Minardi fastest. Won't be a front row effectively, although if it's tomorrow afternoon, James, it would definitely be a front row position, wouldn't it? And we're one day, under these new qualifying rules, one day we are going to see such a track condition change as this afternoon. Verstappen will go fastest, incredibly, 2.5 seconds quicker than anybody else. So Jos Verstappen in the Minardi, and it looks like Eddie Jordan's walking down there to congratulate him.
Well, there's Paul Stoddart, you saw clapping his hands. He's a man with a sense of humour, and he loves it when the little guy comes out on top. It's what he lives for, basically, and I think he's going to get his wish today. It's only provisional pole position he'll be getting, but nevertheless it'll taste very sweet. Louise is with Ralph Furman, currently second.
Well, Ralph, great time, but it could have been even faster, couldn't it?
Yeah, one big mistake is very disappointing, but first time here, and it's quite a technical circuit. I mean, through chicanes it takes a lot of commitment and a bit of time, but hopefully by tomorrow I should know the circuit reasonably well. I've only had a few laps in the dry.
Are you going to feel under pressure tomorrow?
Not really, just do our best. I mean, it gives us a good opportunity running at the end of the session tomorrow, which is great, but just hopefully be dry all through the day.
So, Justin Wilson, with just 10 Grand Prix under his belt, sorry, 9 Grand Prix under his belt, can he grab provisional pole position? Well, unlike Jos Verstappen, he has not set the fastest final sector on his warm-up lap, so either he was taking it gently, just psyching himself up for the task in hand, or perhaps the speed isn't quite in this car to the same extent as it was with Jos. We'll get an indication of it any second now. Under the bridge, into the braking zone, and, well, nothing in it at all. The track is at its fastest now. The temperature just dropped just 1 degree down to 27 degrees from what it was when Jos was out on the track. But Wilson now with 2 more sectors to go. His first visit to this racetrack in a Formula One car. Raced here in Formula 3000, but what can he do?
Yes, he should know it pretty well, though, James. It's not it is quite technical in understanding exactly where to be on the racetrack, but relatively easy to learn fundamentally. He's just a quarter of a second down on fastest man Verstappen, so we are going to see a Minardi 1-2 unless Justin throws this into the scenery somewhere. But he's got a chance of going fastest. He's normally pretty close, isn't he, to Verstappen? Has been all through the year at all the racetracks, and as I say, should know fundamentally this racetrack. Wilson then, just a little chicane to go. He's going to cross the line immediately on the exit of this corner and goes second by just over a tenth.
Well, he'll have a thing or two to say about it this evening, won't he, Paul Stoddart? Well, previously, the Minardi team this season, their best qualifying performance was a 15th for Verstappen in Canada, but generally they've been running around about P18, P19 or P20. But today, provisionally, it's an all Minardi front row for the French Grand Prix.
Yeah, Minardi 7 seconds faster than Ferrari's tomorrow's headline.
High fives, all smiles from Minardi boss Paul Stoddart. It looks like an incredible 1-2. Then a weight problem for Justin Wilson. His car comes in around 2 kilos lighter than it should have been. No sentiment in F1. He plummets from 2nd to 20th.
We're 2 kilos too light, which is less than required. So we are, I think, going to be at the back of the grid unless something changes.
That's immensely frustrating.
It's quite difficult, but 2 kilos is not going to make much difference when the track's drying like this, but rules are rules.
Does this take a bit of the sheen off your big moment?
Of course it does, and my heart goes out to Justin because, you know, for the guys to get out there and drive on those slicks and actually perform the laps that they did and get into a 1 and 2 position takes a lot of guts.
It's first qualifying, as you know yourself, it could all change tomorrow. But what does this mean to the team?
I think it's for the mechanics, it's a fantastic result. I mean, normally we can't achieve a result like that. So I think everybody is enjoying it at the moment. Everybody is very happy, like me. And I mean, in normal circumstances, like how it should be tomorrow, we don't have a chance. That's why we have to enjoy it a lot.
So are you hoping for rain tomorrow?
Rain and then dry out, of course.
It's still a great day for the underdogs. A massive 10-second difference between Jos Verstappen and Jenson Button.